Dude, are you asleep? Hello? Hey. What the hell? You can't fall asleep. That's like the first rule of riding shotgun. You're in charge of music, directions, and keeping me awake so I don't nod off and run us into a ditch. No, I feel wide awake, but still, I'm bored. If you're gonna pass out, at least put on a podcast or something. We've listened to the same album on repeat like 4 times over. I do love that album, but if I hear it one more time tonight, I'm gonna start to hate it. And you would have to take the blame for me falling out of love with my favorite artist. Thank you. I'll let you go back to sleep in a bit. We just have to make it to a rest area first. I'd finish the drive tonight if it wasn't for my ass hurting so bad. I've been sitting in the same position for almost 8 hours now. What kind of car doesn't have cruise control? Even my car has it, and it came out a full decade before yours did. Yeah. Point is, I need to stretch. I probably look like a shrimp right now, the way my body is bent. I bet you do feel fine. You've been riding Passenger Princess since we got gas 20 miles out. I know. I'm just teasing. I love driving. I'd much rather be in this seat than yours. I just need a quick break is all. And you are way too tired for me to put you on the wheel. And it's not like I could pull over here to switch with you anyway. This road is far too narrow and these trees are way too dense. There's no room to pull over if I wanted to. It is gorgeous though, huh? I love the woods. All the greens and browns. It reminds me of home, actually. When I was a kid, we used to play hide and seek past the tree line on our property. We had a rule not to go further than a certain fallen tree. It wouldn't be wise to go too deep. At the time, I thought it was so the game would be easier, but obviously there are more important reasons than that. One year, on my brother's birthday, I joined he and his friends at the tree line for a game. It was after dinner and the sun was setting. The burnt orange rays shining through the trees were so mesmerizing. I still think that was the most beautiful scene I've laid eyes on. Anyway, we were playing with a much larger group than usual. I, of course, wanted to distance myself from everyone else. And I didn't know I had passed the fallen tree until it was too late. I was lost. Everyone was accounted for except for me. I was so proud of myself and stubborn, too. I wanted to prove that I was the best there was. So I kept waiting. I heard them all calling for me, but I took the concern in their voices as attempted bait. I wasn't gonna give up, you know? They had to find me, see my perfect spot, congratulate me on my find. But they never did. Night fell, and I couldn't see anything. And I guess that they went back because I couldn't hear them anymore. I couldn't hear anything but the bugs and the frogs and the rustling of leaves. It started to get cold, so I decided I should head back. I could just use the same spot again next time since nobody saw it. I started walking, but it was dark. I didn't know I was going the wrong way. I spent the whole night out there. Woke up to my mother screaming my name from somewhere nearby. Turns out they had a whole search party out there looking for me. I didn't realize until the walk back just how far I had wandered. My mom never let me play out there again. I understand her thought process, of course. But at the time, I was so angry. It was my favorite place. It still is. Even now that I'm an adult, I'm sure my mom would have a heart attack if I got anywhere near that tree line. Right. Well, we'll get there soon enough. I can show it to you if you'd like. It's okay. We can go while she's at work. Or maybe after she falls asleep or something. Please. If I wanted to take you to a secluded place to kill you, I could just do it here, couldn't I? I haven't seen another car for miles. There'd be no witnesses but the owls in the trees. No, I'm not gonna pounce on you. What kind of person do you think I am? What if you pounced on me? You don't scare me either, buddy. Need I remind you of who I wiped drool off of not 15 minutes ago as they slept like a baby soundlessly next to me? No, you didn't actually. You could now if you wanted, though. I think we should probably call it a night and sleep here. Yeah, probably best to finish in the AM. I didn't realize how late it was. Figure it's better to be safe and not try to push it. In the back? Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Oh, the both of us? Actually, yeah. I suppose we could lay the seats down. Do you want your own blanket? I was kind of thinking we could use the thicker one to lay on to help cushion us a bit and just share the other. But if you would rather... Okay. Cool. I grabbed that side. This actually isn't that bad. It feels great to lay out like this. Look through the sunroof. The stars are beautiful right now. Why are you staring at me? Of course. Thanks for coming with me. I wouldn't want to be out in the middle of nowhere with anyone but you. You're still on that? I already said I'm not. Scared of you. You. Why? What? You like me? It definitely was not obvious. Yeah, but I figured it was just because we're good friends and you love the outdoors, so I thought you wanted to see. Really? Yes. You can kiss me again. Wait, I like you too. Realized I hadn't said it back. You knew? I look at you different? I guess I do. Wow, so I was the only one out of the loop, huh? By cute, do you mean funny? 'Cause I'll be honest, I feel a little embarrassed right now. I would love to stay up all night with you, but we really should sleep. If we don't get there by 10 tomorrow, my mom's gonna be pissed. At least we're gonna have plenty to talk about on the rest of the drive. Can I lay my head on you? My jacket isn't very thick, so it just doesn't really make for a great pillow is all. I don't. Thank you. Good night.